Elias wiped his hands on a greasy rag. Another day, another engine. He knew the rhythm of his life by heart. Wake up, work on cars, eat dinner, sleep, repeat. His garage, tucked away on a quiet street, was his world. It wasn't much, but it was familiar, safe. The smell of oil and gasoline was comforting, even if it clung to him like a second skin. Elias didn't mind. He liked the feel of rough metal, the satisfaction of a job well done. Cars were simple, predictable, unlike life. He often found himself staring at the greasy lines of an engine block, lost in thought. The world outside the garage seemed so far away, full of possibilities he couldn't even imagine. Elias's mother had been a dreamer, an artist who saw the world in vibrant colors even when life painted in shades of gray. She filled their small home with canvases bursting with life, with stories that transported Elias to faraway lands. She told him tales of inventors and explorers, of artists and activists who dared to change the world. "Don't just exist, Elias," she'd say, her voice husky with passion. "Truly live. Make your mark on the world." Her words echoed in his mind, a constant reminder of a life yet lived. Elias cherished the memory of their evenings together. He sketching gears and engines, and she lost in a world of color and imagination. Her love for him was as boundless as the sky, her spirit as free as the wind. Her absence was a deafening silence. The world seemed duller, the colors less vibrant. The weight of his grief settled in his chest, a heavy ache that never quite went away. Elias threw himself into his work, finding solace in the familiar rhythm of his days, but the silence remained. It whispered in the whirring of engines, in the quiet clinking of tools. He felt adrift, like a ship without a sail. His mother's stories, once a source of inspiration, now mocked him. Could he, a simple mechanic, ever hope to make a difference? The world felt too big, too daunting, and Elias felt small, insignificant. He was just a mechanic, fixing cars in a town where time seemed to stand still. "You seem troubled, son." The voice was gruff, edged with age. Elias looked up. Mr. Davenport, an elderly gentleman with eyes that seemed to hold a lifetime of stories, stood before him. Mr. Davenport was a regular at the garage, his vintage car a source of both pride and frustration. But today it was his words that caught Elias's attention. "You remind me of myself years ago," Mr. Davenport continued, his voice softening. "Stuck in a rut, afraid to chase my dreams." Elias listened, surprised by the man's perception. He had never spoken about his feelings, not to anyone. Mr. Davenport's words sparked something within him, a flicker of hope. Maybe, just maybe, it wasn't too late to chase his own dreams.